where you're coming from, where you've been, to be accepting of those skills, because it's a skill to be able to embody an aspect of yourself as to serve you. And sometimes it's not necessarily healthy. Sometimes there's aspects of ourselves that perhaps we would like to let go of or acknowledge and accept and then release and no longer invite into your experience. But these are all things that are present. And when you can acknowledge them, when you can accept them, you are consciously choosing to accept yourself. You are no longer rejecting yourself. There is no need to project outwardly as to deny something that is within you. So this is another thing that is very draining emotionally, because if we can't accept these sides of ourselves, that sometimes these sides of ourselves are the most epic parts of ourselves. When you look into it deeper, when you start accepting it and learning about it and becoming curious about those more undesirable aspects, you realize that there is actually gems in there. There's gold in there to be extracted and to be proud of. To be proud of yourself, to be proud of what you've overcome. And there's a clear distinction to be made when you are witnessing another being and you feel triggered, and it's not necessarily reflective of you and your character, but it still triggers you because it's been something that has affected you. So there's a distinction between what that is and the projection that is unhealthy, the projection of, rejecting yourself and denying yourself the reality of yourself, which isn't actually you. It's just the necessary part about existing in a third dimensional plane in a body. So that is something that I always remind myself, is that I'm not my emotions. I'm not the things that I've been through. I'm not the ideas of myself, even when they're good. Even the best aspects of myself are not like who I am fundamentally.